Myoho Renge Kyo. Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, Namo Myoho Renge Kyo. Hi, friends. I hope you're in good health and secure. Madhyamaka 245. Madhyamaka goes back to our friend and scholar Nagarjuna, and we will run into that word as we study more current. Even in Nichiren, he will mention Madhyamaka in his scholarship, and so might be useful to know what the word is about. So thus it is included in our Buddhist reference here. Okay, Madhyamaka. This is one short page. Madhyamaka, the middle way or centrism, in Chinese pinyin, Zhangguang, Zhan. There's a Tibetan translation in here, otherwise known as Sunyata, the emptiness doctrine, and the Nishvabhada, the No-Shvabhada doctrine, refers to a tradition of Buddhist philosophy and practice founded by the Indian Buddhist monk and philosopher Nagarjuna. So, the foundational text of the Madhyamaka tradition is Nagarjuna's Mula Madhyamaka Karika, right? And we've talked about that on this channel. Root verses on the middle way, which is a transliteration of what that title means. More broadly, Madhyamaka also refers to the ultimate nature of phenomena as well as the non-conceptual realization of ultimate reality that is experienced in meditation. So, well, you'll just have to study Nagarjuna to know the full implication of that. But the note I want to make here is that when we chant Namo Myoho Renge Kyo, our active meditation, Nagarjuna would say that we are experiencing this truth. So, just to point out the consistency of the scholarship since Shakyamuni's extinction, yes? Since the 4th century CE onward, Madhyamaka philosophy had a major influence on the subsequent development of the Mahayana Buddhist tradition, especially following the spread of Buddhism throughout Asia. It is the dominant interpretation of Buddhist philosophy in Tibetan Buddhism and has also been influential in East Asian Buddhist thought. East Asian being Korea, Japan, right? So forth. According to the classical Indian Madhyamika thinkers, all phenomena, dharmas, are empty, sunya, of nature. In other words, everything happens moment to moment as an instantiation of momentum, karma, potential. Karma is a parameterized potential that expresses, and those expressions into the realm of form are moment-to-moment bubbles of existing just for mere moments into the next moment and the next moment. There is no here it is and it stays, right? Impermanence. So the idea that there is a self-organizing system of things that are appearing or making themselves appear through some internal mechanism, that's an illusion and therefore empty. It's like trying to grab air molecules, right? Our air molecules are undoubtedly real, but the idea that we can hold on to them as things we possess is an illusion because they're constantly remaking themselves, just like we are. Just like everything in the cosmos is constantly instantiating. It's a part and parcel and a consequence of momentum. Without this momentum, everything would just dissolve right back into quiescence. Right? It's like a dust storm. A dust storm can be huge and very impactful, but it's just dust in motion. Once you remove the motion, it's just dirt. It's not very impactful. It's a bad analogy, but I think you get what I'm saying. So, empty in nature of substance or essence, there's another word that's very misconstrued or misused, right? Svabhava, which could give them solid and independent existence. You see, they don't exist in and of themselves. They exist as part of a process of instantiating expressions of potential. Because they are dependently co-arising, but this emptiness itself is also empty. It does not have an existence of its own, nor does it refer to a transcendental reality beyond or above phenomenal reality. See, this can go on ad nauseum, and if you studied anything but Nagarjuna, you know he's an excellent, what would you say, argumenter of that form of argumentation, to argument something into almost the point of ridiculousness to demonstrate his position. It's a form of debate. The next term will be the Mahaprajna Paramita. That should be interesting. But for today, that was a small introduction, undoubtedly, to the Madhyamaka. An interesting topic of study, if you're interested in that. But that's probably enough to get you on the tracks of how it might affect or be useful in our discussions of the Nichiren doctrine of Shakyamuni's Lotus Sutra. Which, by the way, I appreciate your support for. There are links in the description. You know how to use them. Any support you give to this channel is greatly appreciated. Don't forget that I have endeavored to demonetize everything, so because of the advertising craziness that YouTube has endeavored to do now. It's just so distracting. I decided to remove it from everything. So, but that means I'm even more dependent on your support. So thank you for anything you can do in that regard. In the meantime, most important thing, savor your practice. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye for now.